So I have an update on my future journey on Turkesterone. YouTube, welcome to the channel. My name is Jason. Here on this channel, I do food and product reviews and Turkesterone updates, fitness updates. Been doing these for a while now. Sorry, I just had to go back and check and see when the last one. It's been 4 months. 4 months that I've been on Turkesterone. Started on Gorilla Mines and then switched over to Black Forest, which I've been on for the majority of the time. And I've personally feel like I've felt results, especially in the beginning. I felt like I saw results. I know there's been a lot of things going on with Turkesterone and with Gorilla Mines, with Turk Builder, Greg's company, and finding out that they don't have much of any Turkesterone in them. And then Greg coming out, saying, well, we were wrong all along. Turk doesn't really do anything for you, which I think is just him covering his butt. So trying to keep people from suing him. But, I've been getting a lot of comments of people saying, oh, you're not getting any results off the Turk. It's just all placebo. It's newbie gains, whatever they want to say. I've just got a lot of different comments about, obviously there's those who want to try it, who have seen results and have felt results, and those who just don't believe in it. So I was like, well, you know what? I've been taking it for 4 months now. And, with anything, after a while, you kind of question yourself. You're like, well, I don't know. Am I feeling anything? Am I seeing anything? You just get so used to it. It'd be the same thing with creatine. I take creatine every day. Is creatine doing anything for me? I'm sure it is. And I'm sure it added something to my workouts. But now it's just become, so regular, so used to it that you don't feel it. You don't see it on a daily basis because it's just there. Obviously, if I stopped taking creatine, I would probably feel a difference and see a difference in my workouts. And that's what I'm wondering about Turkesterone. So I've been on it for 4 months. Today was the first day I didn't take any. So I'm going to stop now taking it for I don't know how long and see, do I continue? Do I see any drop in mass? Do I see my workouts take a hit? Do I feel differently? Do I feel more sore? That way I can communicate better with you and be like, okay, and keep doing the weekly photos, and we can see together, is there any difference with me stopping taking Turkesterone? I'm still going to work out. The plan is to continue to work out the way I am 6 days a week and, not change anything there. Obviously, if I can't lift as heavy or whatever, or I'm more sore, we'll track that together. I'll let you know how I feel. But so right now the plan is I'm just off it right now. I don't know how long it's going to be. It could be a month, could be 2 months, 3 months. We'll see. And again, I'm not coming out saying right now, oh, I'm getting off it because I don't think it does anything. I just want to have, I went on it and did this whole journey to see what it would do. And I feel like I made big gains on it. From the time I started till now, I think you can see the pictures. There's been a change in me, a change in my size. But again, people are like, no, it's just, you had made those gains with or without it. Well, we'll see. We'll see now that I'm off it. Do I continue to make gains or do I regress and shrink a little? Is there some shrinkage going on? So we'll find out. So that's where it is right now. And if a month goes by or 2 months goes by and I do feel like I'm taking a step back, that my workouts aren't as good, then I will go back on Turk. But we'll find out. And that's what this whole process has been for, these updates to see what Turk does for me. Now that I've been on it so long, let's get rid of it out of the system and see what happens from there. So that's what's going on there. And again, I will keep the weekly updates going. And if you want to buy Turkesterone, I have a link down in the description below for Black Forest. That's what I have been on. Like I said, I felt like it did things for me. I know a lot of you have commented who have loved it. So if you want to pick it up, hit that description, click it down in the description there. Yes, I make a small fee off it and it helps me greatly and I greatly appreciate it. As far as I'll get into the picks, I don't really see much difference from last week to this week. Weight. So I think it was like 161. I was weighing myself in. This morning, 157. So again, could be water weight, could be whatever. But that was like I had weighed myself one night. I was like 161, and the next day is 157. There was like a 4-pound difference in one day. Obviously water weight, so we'll see where that goes, especially now that I'm not taking the Turk, because I felt like when I was on the Turk, my weight was coming down. And I know a lot of you have said that too, you know, that it helped with weight loss. So whether or not it did anything for you in muscle gain and stuff, it was helping you lose weight. So we'll see now. So day one, this is the first day off Turk, 157. So we'll see where we go from here. Picks left with the hat backwards last week. Right is this week. I'm not seeing much difference. If you see anything, leave it in the comments below. Again, week to week, not going to see huge differences. I don't see much there. Will this change now that I'm off Turk? Will there be bigger differences from week to week? We'll find out. Let me just, before I forget, apologize for last week's video. It was long. I did not mean for it to be that long. Like when I'm sitting here, I just start rambling, and I need to do a better job of making like an outline. I just come in and I shoot videos. I don't like to script them. I don't even like to do outlines, but I think I need to so I don't get sidetracked and it goes on and on and on. I didn't realize how long it was until I was editing it, and I'm like, and it's, even when I'm editing it, I don't know how long it's gonna be because obviously I'm gonna cut stuff out, but I'm sitting there and it's been like an hour and I'm still going. I'm like, my goodness, I still got so much in the timeline to go. I was getting to the point towards the end, I'm just like, I'm just playing it through. I'm not even making many cuts because it was just getting so annoying. And then so I don't really know the time of the video until I put it on, upload it to YouTube, and it was like 50 minutes. I'm like, there's no way it can be that long. So I had to hurry up and rewatch it before people saw it. And I was like, did it double put clips in? Did it take my whole video and duplicate it? But no, it was 50 minutes. And obviously by the views, I think that's the lowest viewed Turkesterone update video I've done. And I don't blame people. I wouldn't click on it for 50 minutes. I'd be like, I'm not gonna give you that much time. So I'm gonna try to keep this much shorter. There's gonna be no footage of me working out. I will get back to that. It's just, I wanted to talk to you about this stuff, you know, getting off the Turk and stuff. And I knew that was gonna take up some time. So I wanted this video to be short. I didn't want to go too long with this like that last one. So hopefully I get you a short one. Even 20 minutes, I'm like, ugh. So I'm trying to keep it under 20 minutes. Because I don't think I have a whole lot else. I have been working out 6 days a week. Like I take one day off. I think I might have, no, I rode the bike. I did cardio on the one day. Soreness, not bad. Shoulders are still hurt. I mean, and that's just because I'm doing more shoulder routines and working them more. So it's not like pain, except for this still hurts, especially after chest and shoulder day. That hurts. But yeah, the delt's a little sore, and that's because they're not used to being worked so hard. Other than that, this elbow today was bicep curl day, or bicep and back day, bicep and curl day. A little stiff at first, but it's getting better. I did say, and I will give you up a date, I bought, I have the L-glutamine pills that I gotta take so many, and I ordered the powder, and it was supposed to be here yesterday. Yeah, Amazon, and it's like out. No, was it yesterday? No, it was Saturday, or one of those days. Saturday, Friday or Saturday. It was like out for delivery, and I'm like, okay, gonna be here by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock comes, I'm sitting waiting. Oh, sorry, your package is running late. It may be there by August 4th. If it doesn't arrive by August 4th, come back to this page and we'll give you a refund. Like, wait a minute, it was out for delivery, but now it's not gonna come till August 4th, possibly. Clearly they delivered it to the wrong house. It got lost somewhere. And instead of them just saying, sorry, your package is gone, give it a few days. If you don't get it, we'll give you a refund. Which they shouldn't give me a refund. If you lost my package or delivered it to the wrong house, reorder it and send me the stuff I ordered, the powder. So I will probably reorder it and do it again. Because like I said, I watched some videos where they're saying if you do enough protein, you don't need it. But here's the question on those, and I don't know if I brought this up in the last video, is the protein that I take is mostly through protein powder. Is that have the L-glutamine in it? that you would get from protein eating food. Were they saying, well, the protein, is there a difference in the protein, So I don't know. If you know, leave it in the comments below. If I just mainly get my protein, the amount, what am I at, like 157, grams of protein a day, and a lot of it's through, about 90 of it's through whey protein powder. Will I still be getting the benefits of L-glutamine, or should I be taking these pills? Because one of the person who recommended it to me is like, well, okay, but are you feeling a little less sore? I'm like, yeah, a little bit. Not a whole lot, because I'm only taking like 5 grams a day, where that person was taking like 20 grams. So yeah, obviously when I get the powder, I'll up it maybe to like 10 to begin with and see where it goes from there. I don't know if I'll go up to 20, we'll see. And see if I feel better. So hopefully, I probably have to wait a couple more days and reorder that powder. One other thing I wanted to mention, and this doesn't have anything to do with Turk, it's just giving you updates on me and how I feel. Besides the soreness, I have been dealing, I'd say a little over a year, I don't know, about a year and a half, with like numbness right here in the tip of this finger. And sometimes it runs down in the wrist. It varies from day to day. Like right now, it's just the very tip. It's not like super numb, but just enough where it's a little tingly. Then about 6 months ago, just before I started getting on Turk, so it doesn't have anything to do with the Turk, I started getting numbness in my left big toe. Not the whole toe, just like the left, or the right side of the big toe, of my left big toe, the inner side, just towards the tip. And that's been nonstop for the last 6 months. Now the last week or so, I've been noticing it in my right foot, my right big toe, on the left side of it, the inner side. Not as bad. And that seems to come and go. Like right now I'm touching it and I don't feel it, but there's some days where it is. I know I've looked at it. I first was thinking, could it be diabetes? And I got the little blood glucose test kit, and it came back. I've tested myself many times and it comes back normal. So I don't think it's that. Obviously I need to see a doctor. I haven't had insurance for several years now, and now that I work at Sam's Club, I do have insurance, but now I've been trying to find a doctor, and of course, I was gonna do it today, but I get lazy. I'm like, I don't want to call, and I try to find one that takes my insurance and stuff, so I just kind of put it off. And then I found one. It's like, I'm gonna call them, and I could go online. I wish you could just do it online, but I gotta call them. But I could see their schedule. It's like I can't get in to see them until September anyways, so maybe I'll call and make an appointment tomorrow. If you have any information, if you have dealt with this, if you know, I'm thinking maybe it's a pinched nerve somewhere, maybe in my lower back or something that's causing this. Like it started with this, with my finger on the side when I was heavier. And I thought maybe it was because I was getting heavier and I was overweight, and maybe the weight was pinching a nerve. Well, then I lost the weight and it hasn't gone away, and now it's in my toes. So it's a little concerning. The thing I'm worried the most about is, and maybe why I've been putting off calling a doctor and going in and getting checked out, is I'm just afraid they're going to be like, yeah, it is a pinched nerve, and we're going to have to do surgery, on your back or whatever to relieve this nerve pinchage. And then they're going to be like, you can't work out for, 6 weeks, 6 months. I don't know how long it would be if they had to do like back surgery or something. So that's why I've been kind of holding off on it, because like to have made this much gain, like in better shape than I've ever been, to then have to have surgery where I wouldn't be able to work out. Again, I don't know. I have no idea if this is something they could go in and do, and I'm, just have to take a couple of weeks off. Again, I have no idea what's going on, if that's the case, if it's a pinched nerve or whatever. If you have any information on it, if you've dealt with this, if you know what they have to do to relieve it, and if I do have to have surgery, how long would I go without working out? So that's where I'm at. I just hope that isn't the case, where I have to get surgery and be off for a long time, because then you've probably all been there. Like I've worked out in the past years and years ago, where I'm working out really hard, I'm getting in good shape, and then all of a sudden I get injured where I can't lift, and 2 weeks turns into 3 weeks to a month to 2 months. The next thing you know, years have gone by and you just haven't got back around to working out again. I just don't want to have that happen to me again. So there we are. That's where we're at. Again, I will keep these updates going. I will hopefully next week show you some footage. Next week, hopefully, I'll show you my push day or leg day, one or the other. Probably the push day I'll include in it. And again, try to keep the video short so it's not 50 minutes. Try to keep it, even with footage, just quicker, shorter, get to the point, hopefully under 20 minutes. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure this should be under 20 minutes because I'm gonna wrap it up now. Again, if you wanna pick up Turkesterone, Black Forest, I feel like some great effects on it, and that's why I wanna take a step away from it to get that feeling again. Because when you take something for so long, you're just like, I don't feel it anymore, even though you're just so used to it. Say you light a candle. The candle smells amazing at first, but after a little while, you don't smell it because you get so used to it. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to tell you about the Turk, where I'm just to the point where I don't feel it anymore. So maybe I just need to come off it for a month or two and see what happens to my body and then get back on it. So if you have any questions or comments, leave it down below. I love hearing from you. Thank you for all those who reached out to me about my last week's video. Those of you who watched it and gave me some tips on, some of my training, some of the things I was doing wrong, going too fast, my form. So thank you for that. Greatly appreciate it. Keep it coming. If you enjoyed this video and the length of it, smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I'll see you next time.